So Aaron is upset someone is lying about Scientology, given he lies all the time, period. So I want to be fair there. Aaron's just a pathological liar. I mean, he's just going to lie on most things most of the time. So his stance against lying is pointless. This is not exactly Immanuel Kant here. So that's pretty hilarious. He's getting it. The lying, it upsets me so much. But it's the lying about Scientology. So Elena Cardone, the wife of Grant Cardone, is apparently lying. I'm putting lying quotation marks. I'm like, what exactly is the thing here? So Elena is saying that even several years into the marriage with Grant Cardone, she still had relationship problems. Well, I can't even cite Aaron because he keeps doing copyright strikes against me. I know some people complain, well, guys, I can show you the copyright strikes. It's real. It's not fictional. I don't know why people keep denying that's happening. Whatever. So I'll try to paraphrase as precisely as possible. So the lie, I guess, is, guys, she took the Dianetics, but she's admitting she still has a problem relationship. Even though she took the Dianetics course, she's liars. Okay? And, like, he was, like, brightened up, like, as usual, getting giddy when he allegedly catches Scientologists doing something. I mean, you gotta understand, Aaron's pretty psychopathically crazy. So to normal people, like, that's not a lie. That's not even a lie within the boundaries of Scientology. I mean, L. Ron Hubbard does not literally guarantee, like, oh, you think a Dianetics source, everything is magic. In Scientology, just to be fair to the system, you have these things called cases, right? And the idea is you have gains on a case, right? People are cases. However, even Elron, and I read this quote, it seems legit quote, saying even he will admit, well, we don't win everything. There will be some cases where we're not going to win, right? But the thing is, overall, you will do better with, quote, Dianetics and Scientology than without doing it. That's about it. It's not a guaranteed system. What system is guaranteed? So, again, what exactly is Aaron saying? I'm not sure. What I found really stunning, though, is Elena freely admits she was taking tons of alcohol and drugs, even while apparently doing Scientology, which is usually considered a big no-no. He didn't care. You think like, oh, well, that's shocking hypocrisy, or that shows a flaw in the system. No, he doesn't care. And you want to know why? Because he has been guilty of taking tons of drugs and alcohol. So obviously, if he's like, oh, you taking them drugs and Scientology, yeah, that wouldn't exactly make a lot of sense. So that party's like, yeah, I really don't care about that because he's guilty of that. so, so what is worse, being a pathological liar, raging alcoholic, or pathological drug user? Aaron has all the trifecta. So yeah, this seems like a usual worthless video where he's trying to make Grant Cardone really bad, and he looks really good by, I guess, a difference, but no, not really. Again, I am patiently trying to understand what exactly is Aaron's point. So he lets Elena through the whole clip talk and says, I have found another example where Elena is promoting the Dianetics. Right, King? They've been doing that. Now, granted, Grant's whole thing is always been weird and back and forth. Like, it's not a secret, right? If you point out, hey, Grant, Scientology's, it's like, yes, I've been doing Scientology for a long time. He attests that he thinks Scientology helped him and his family. So it is strange that some of the Grant people, Grant supporters, are anti-Scientology, or at least critical of it. And to be fair to Aaron, he is a waging evil hypocrite. But technically, some people on Fox News who are very critical of Scientology are far worse, right? I mean, they criticize Tom Cruise and Scientology all the time, but they're very friendly with Grant. And you're like, wait, I thought you hated Scientology. Oh, I do. Oh, Tom Cruise is the evil of Scientology. But it's like, but you're hanging out with Grant. How does that work? And it's like, I don't know. So it seems like people acknowledge the Scientology, but with Grant, people are like, yeah, it's kind of there, but I don't really care. But elsewhere, they're like, oh, Scientology is so evil. And Grant kind of plays the same game, where he's like, he doesn't really deny it, and he will praise it. It's like, okay, what exactly is this? I parishioned her. I'm a parishioner. I parishioned with my chaplains. And you're like, what? What does that even mean? And I'll be fair to Aaron. That's from one of the older Aaron videos, and that was spot on. That was a very good expose of Grant's kind of obfuscation. He just keeps it very vague, saying, yeah, Scientology, I parishioned. And the Scientologist parishioned, and the parishioners. Parishioners. There's a lot of parishionings going on here. And you're like, okay. And he praises the benefits, but you're like, well, could you get into more detail? No, I'm just parishioners. Okay. And there we are. Now let me do some fact checking, saying that's what they do. They constantly, they recruit and recruit and recruit. No, many Scientologists, even rich, famous Scientologists, do not actively try to recruit people. I mean, the most famous example is Tom Cruise. There are stories where quite the opposite. So let me just point one with total receipts. So Russell Brand, who is very controversial, and again, become a channel member. We'll get into all the deep, dark secrets. But I'm giving you this for free, guys. So Russell Brand even asked about Scientology directly to Tom Cruise, and Tom was like, "Yeah, it's the thing, Are you gonna try to get me into the cult? You're gonna try to, recruit me?" And Tom was like, "No." They got along just fine. They were co-stars, but and this is when he was with Katie. And then Tom Cruise like, "I will inundate you with the propaganda. Here are some literature on Hubbard." No, no. So it is simply not true that all famous rich Scientologists actively recruit agents or they're all secret IOS agents. No, some of them are active, some of them less active. Also, that's not even what Elena's doing. She's saying, "Well, to me, like Scientology was really good." Is this part of her recruitment drive? Why? They're already wealthy. What are they going to get from it? They've already got tons of prizes, too. They get these weird phony trophies. Like, the most I can gather is Grant still feels like a lower class Scientologist. Like, he knows he has met and seen Tom Cruise, but he doesn't feel comfortable talking to him too much because it's like, he's Tom Cruise. I'm just Grant Cardone. Okay. And there we go. I mean, I'm still not seeing the lying here. What exactly is the lying? Elena was caught lying. How? Why? When? What are you talking about? And again, I do hate Aaron, but I try to be fair. So I'm like, what is the point of this video? Oh, and then it gets to it. We don't even know if this is true. So, I see what's going on. So he's saying Atlanta's recruiting people to the Scientology by lying about Scientologies. What is the lie? I'm like, what exactly was the lie? Just please point out the lie. Just to get the thing out of the way. I'm not clear what the lying was. Okay, so that's the alleged sin that Elena's doing. But here's the real problem. So Elena's saying, "Oh yeah, we have all these relationship problems and there's cheating." So it's like, "Oh, by the way, Elena, it's not just men who cheat. Women cheat too. Oh, you know a woman who cheats? Elena Cardonas." Okay, for those who don't get the punchline, Aaron has been caught several different times with Lindsay, with Jenna, with his wife, his official wife, Heather, with other women. I mean, we have to just stop at how many multiple affairs Aaron has had where he's been caught cheating. I mean, I think we're down to at least, 5 to 6 cases confirmed? It could be way more than that. So apparently it's like, oh, that was the real point of this video. So, women cheat too, guys. These Scientology women cheat too. Okay, I guess this is meant to be like, well, they're all cheaters. So when you think about it, Aaron's not too bad a guy. Okay, but you're not in a relationship with Elena. That would be a point if he had a relationship with Elena and it turned out, Elena, you are cheating too. But to our knowledge, when he cheated on Jenna, Jenna was not cheating on him. It was just Aaron cheating. So even this dumb propaganda video doesn't make sense. It breaks down. It's like, well, I get what you're trying to say. I don't even disagree with the logical point. Obviously, you're very naive. You think only men cheat. That's just silly. However, so Elena you need to be really embarrassed by your cheatings. Why? Oh, because Aaron's a cheater. He was caught cheating. So it's like, now the cheating, everyone does it, guys. No, that's a fallacy, Aaron. There are some people who are just totally monogamous. There are some men who never cheat. Now, whether you think this is the worst or best thing or whatever, but there are some men who can claim, no, I never cheated on my spouse or lover ever. If you think that's important, then they're better people than Aaron. It just seems that Aaron has this weird dilemma that he is pretty damn evil. Right? That's what he is. He's just a scumbag. But instead of trying to get better, he just always goes to, you know who's really evil? Grant Cardone and Elena, they're cheating screws. And you're like, okay. Well, Aaron, the whole thing, I mean, this is his propaganda saying, I'm here to stop scavengers in Scientology. What if tomorrow Elena and Grant left Scientology? Let's just say that's not going to happen. Let's say that happened. They probably would still have relationship problems. Maybe Elena would still be cheating. Do you think Aaron's just going to magically, they're a Scientologist, No, oh, God, these women cheating. Why don't we talk about that? Why don't you do videos on that? Well, one, I don't even know if it's true, Aaron. So I'll do videos speculating if you cheated or not. I don't even know if it's true. Also, why would it matter? Why would this matter? It matters to you because you're trying to do this Jesus Christ script. Like, I am so beautiful and pure. As a child, I was tortured in the Shiorg. Oh, God, give me the money. Give me the money now. I'm Uranus. I'm a victim. Just to victimize more women. That's your problem. That's not Elena's problem. That's not my problem. Right? Your problem is you're a scumbag. That's your problem. If you can point to Elena's scummy behavior, by all means, but it's like her cheating is like, okay, I mean, that actually is understandable. Because according to you, Scientology is so evil. But you were cheating on women when you left Scientology. See, that's a bit of a contradiction, Aaron. Maybe track how logic works. It's not, I say, ironic, beautiful, I am man God. You bow and pray to me. That's not how logic works, stupid. If you're going to call out a woman or whatever for cheating or lying, first prove X. They lied or cheated, right? We can't proceed further, but we know you definitely lie and cheat all the time. But does Alana do it all the time? I don't know. I mean, I don't trust her, but I don't know if she's guilty yet. You got to do this thing called evidence and then proof with your logics. Not just, I'm ironic. I found Elena lying because she talking. Okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.